Hello YouTube! Liverpool fan in Japan, Mai San です。
Alongside the Miyazaki Mansai, Koncha.
Japan beat Germany 4-1! Wow, yes! Oh!
And we just stuffed Turkey 4-2, Keito Nakamura scoring a double. Our very own Grealish with floppy Alice band hair, playing for Ligue 1 Rem. Mai San, is Nakamura better looking than Grealish?
Oh my god!
Wow, Wateru Endo is very good player and amazing! わ、すごいね、素晴らしいです。He will be such a good player for Liverpool. He tackles so well and he's so disciplined. Him and McAllister is...
They certainly are. What a dream pairing. Endo with Tanaka or Ito or Kamada, anyone in that midfield when Wataru Endo is sitting there holding the fort. Give you the freedom to play with confidence, and McAllister will be unlocked in that deeper position because he's not only the number 10 with his creativity and progressive passing, but also he puts in the hard yard and grift in that central midfield area, and together with Endo at the fulcrum of the Liverpool base, that is a great spring to progress your build up and passing. And these are smart signings as well, because McAllister being safe as houses and Endo being disciplined, the older veteran who knows what to do and hold the line. This gives Gravenberch and Soboslai the freedom to do their thing without too much restriction. They can express themselves and show what they're about, right? Because ultimately that is a new unit in Liverpool midfield, but when you have McAllister and Endo behind you, my goodness, it must be a good feeling. You just go out there and do your thing. Breaking the lines and thunderkunting a left-footed shot into the side net, wowzers. Mai San, who else do you fancy in the Japan lineup?
Kaoru Mitoma is very good player. Takefusa Kubo has very high potential. Liverpool should look at him. Look at this. We love Takumi Minamino, but Endo is better. Minamino is a little bit like the soft. Endo is mean, but Minamino is very good looking. And so is Endo. Japan, yay!
Thanks for that, Mai San. So dope and adorable. She's actually a Liverpool fan in Japan's club secretary. Oh, and guys, if you enjoyed Mai San in this video, make sure to give this a like. She'll be very happy, helps this video get seen as well. Subscribe if you haven't already, lots of content coming up, and we're going to do a live watch along of future matches as soon as the house is built. But she's totally right, Kaoru Mitoma, what a beast. You've already seen him in the Premier League, but someone you may not have seen is Takefusa Kubo. Our adorable little chibi looks always confused. Nani? Imagine him and Ben Doak together. Yo, what, mate? Nani? I'm confused, mate. Masaka. What the hell? Whilst I did call him chibi, he's actually 173 centimeters, which is the exact same height as the Miyazaki Mansai. Japan absolutely suffocated Germany, and Germany has a lot of talent there. They may not be comprehensively bonding together and performing on Hansi Flick, and this is the Endo of Hansi Flick. But it came against a Japan team who were highly organised, knew what their role was. They pressed in the key moments. An important thing about this press, it wasn't a Gengen press per se, but on the key moments when the ball goes into the right zones, the trigger is there to dart in right to your man. The first man darts the guy with the ball, but additionally the support instantly goes and presses the lines where the ball can travel, turning over the ball. This quick turn over the ball allowed Japan to progress the ball really quickly on the counter, and Germany just were not prepared to handle that samurai blue spirit wave on wave mass attacking a goal. I think it was like 11 shots on target to 3. Absolutely insane, right? Endo controlled our whole game, our whole midfield, and kept everyone in the right position. It was a shape that did Germany, and they just had no answer to it. And Endo, you could see him vocalizing, controlling the lines in between the midfield and defense, making sure everyone was in the right position and instigating the press as soon as that midfield 50-50 was there to be won. I think the stats say it all, right? 35 out of 40 passes complete, 1 shot, 3 out of 5 long accurate balls, 4 tackles won, 2 interceptions, 6 recoveries, 7 ground duels won. That is incredible. A well-deserved man of match performance, and just a flavour of what Liverpool fans can expect, because Endo in the midfield is an absolute terrier. I would put him down as a more technically able Rino Gattuso. And a lot of people like to put Gattuso down for his limited contribution at midfield with Pirlo, Kaká and Seedorf, but actually he was the facilitator to give Pirlo the space to orchestrate and allow Seedorf to run forward with the freedom going box to box, and Kaká at the top of the 10, always with that pivot of Gattuso and Pirlo behind him allowed him to excel, and Endo, I would say, is a more technically able version of Gattuso, and he can rile up the crowd as well. But one thing that is super encouraging about this Japan national team, I think they're like ranked 10 or something internationally, right? Whereas Germany, you know what Gundogan can do, Ter Stegen, Leroy Sané, right? The knowledgeable football fans amongst you lot as well will know the talent of Florian Wirtz, for example, post-injury. But Japan now have gifted players in every position, but they're not so well known, so the opposition team don't know the individual characteristics and what they're up against on the individual duel. Like Doan, Ito, Itakura, Kamada, Nakajima, what their habits are, what their characteristics are. You don't have much footage of them, I guess, internationally as well. So it's only those particular players like Kaoru Mitoma, right? Obviously in Premier League with Brighton, Maya Yoshida back in the day, Southampton, Tomiyasu, all the players playing in the big leagues. You might have some footage and understanding of what they do. But the key components of this Japanese team is not just the technical attributes, but it's the team play, the cohesion. And this coach was much maligned at the beginning. He was tactically inflexible, couldn't break a low block. But he is coming of age as well. He now has that golden batch of players he can really formulate his tactics around. And there's so much versatility. Even Minamino didn't even make it into this team. Unbelievable, right? Considering the form he's in for Monaco. So, all things are positive on the road to potential international glory. And Blue Lock, being a very popular anime right now, seems to go hand in hand with Japan finding a top international striker. Goals have never been an issue. Free kick technicality. And regardless of whether you like anime or not, Blue Lock is something that all football, soccer fans should actually look into because it is very interesting as a concept. Basically, they take Japan's highest potential youthful strikers, chuck them into a specifically built sporting complex where they have no escape, competing against each other. They are all strikers. It's the target to find Japan's new generational striker, the striker who's going to shatter the dreams, the egoist, the person who can take the nation's hopes on their shoulders and score that crucial goal, the ice cold-blooded kill instinct of a striker that's needed on an international stage to take their one chance for glory. And the thing that's really beautiful about this is every single anime character here has one weapon, their one strength, and you have to find a way to utilize that one person's strength, put them in the system that allows them to flourish, and as a cohesive unit as well, the burden being on your shoulder, still find a way to impact the team mentally, positively, tactically, in every single way, influence your teammates and rise the standards to such a level that you can shine on the international stage as one of the key 11 members of your international team, but the one whose goals will win the glory. Really fascinating. And one of the highest potential, greatest characters got eliminated in the very first episode with the ball smashed in his face. Technical ability, never say die spirit, defensive discipline, tactical awareness, positional, spatial awareness. It's all there in this Japanese team, as well as generational talent as well. Very looking forward to the next performance in the international stage. And speaking of which, that match against Turkey, right? 4-2 isn't an absolute beatdown, but Turkey are a fairly decent team, you know. They also have a lot of the attributes that the Japan team have. They have a cohesion as well. They have an identity. They know what they're doing. But Japan simply showed their quality and outshone that Turkey team. And Endo was even rested for a while, right? So that shows you the talent in that Japan squad. And then finally, on to this Saturday, the Premier League is back. 12:30 kickoff, early kickoff. Liverpool, be careful, beware. This is historically not the best time slot for us, BBC, you naughty devils. However, the Wolverhampton Wanderers, I don't know, I think we got too much for them. Nunes might have a muscular strain. McAllister got kicked the crap out of, but survived it because he's that dog in midfield. I think we got enough of them. I will do a lineup video, my predictions for the match, predicted formation, predicted team selection, also the Wolves team as well. I think there are some weak kinks in that armour there to exploit. I believe this will be the debut of Gravenberch, maybe not from the starting lineup, but he might come on and make an impact as well. But Liverpool fans in Japan, we're delighted for this one because the early kickoff, we're only 8 hours ahead, which means we can watch this live, baby. And when the house is built next year, I'm going to do some live watch-alongs and some streams. Make sure you like this video, subscribe as well, join me on this adventure because Liverpool fans, it's time to win the league. You'll never walk alone. Miyazaki man Ichiban. Peace. Comment below as well your thoughts on the Japan international team and all the high potential that we're showing currently, as well as Liverpool chances against the Wolverhampton Wanderers this Saturday in early kickoff. Miyazaki man Ichiban. Until next time, sayonara.